Protests against the government of President Hosni Mubarak show no signs of waning in Egypt. President Mubarak has pledged to remain in office until elections in September. The protesters say this is unacceptable. They'll accept nothing less than his immediate resignation. Yesterday, hundreds marched on the Parliament building in a first for the demonstrations. And in the south, one person was killed and several injured in clashes between security forces and demonstrators in the New Valley, 500 kilometres south of Cairo. Until now, the unrest has mostly been isolated to the major cities. This may be changing. Rallies continue long into the night, pausing only briefly for prayers. The traffic at this time of night is minimal, but it's a different story once day breaks. If the traffic jams along busy Cairo streets are anything to go by, life for most of the Egyptian people may be beginning to return to normal. But the tourist sites remain empty. Pyramids deserted and unmanned. Seaside resorts of glittering sand startlingly empty. This is perhaps the Egyptian government's biggest dilemma. 1 out of every 9 Egyptian pounds comes directly from tourism. There is still the odd tourist, but they are few and far between.
But it's pretty weird being the only tourist because it's a great big hotel and fully staffed. We had a good meal last night. But it's just empty. I think it'll take a long time to recover. I think tourists are notoriously fickle, and there are so many other destinations to go to where it's easier, so why take the risk?
A short way down the road, 15-year-old Saeed, a camel herder, waits for the hordes of tourists to arrive. He hasn't heard of events in Alexandria or far off Cairo, and feels certain the tourists will come. They usually come when the weather is warmer, he says. But as protests continue and beaches remain empty, it's unclear when or if tourists will return. Mike Clay, ABC News.